Hey everyone, welcome. Today we're diving straight into a really profound classic tale that gets right to the heart of something every single one of us chases daily, the actual philosophy of happiness. We're going to see exactly what happens when ultimate worldly power comes face to face with the absolute simplest yet most profound wisdom imaginable. Let's get into it.
So, where is true happiness actually found? It's literally the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's the central dilemma of the human experience. We traditionally search for joy in accumulation, more money, higher status, a much bigger house. But today, through this timeless story, we are going to challenge that exact assumption.
All right, let's jump right into part one, the kingdom of King Vikram.
So, our story begins with King Vikram. Now, he wasn't your typical out-of-touch tyrant. He actually ruled with this immense love for his subjects, and he was known for always delivering strict but completely fair justice. He had all the authority, the respect, the love of his people, right? But even after conquering the outer world of governance, the inner world of true human contentment was this nagging mystery he just felt absolutely compelled to solve.
It's a really fascinating contrast here. On one hand, you have the king's absolute material wealth, and on the other, his relentless pursuit of the ultimate truth. Because, well, when you literally have every material advantage at your fingertips, you start to realize pretty fast that wealth doesn't inherently answer the deep questions of the soul. Vikram wasn't satisfied just managing a royal treasury. He wanted to uncover what actually gave his people's lives meaning.
Which leads us perfectly into Section 2, a mysterious journey in disguise.
So what's his game plan? Well, first, he completely sheds his royal attire. Second, he puts on a full disguise. And third, he heads out to tour his kingdom completely incognito. Now, you might be asking, why go through all that trouble to hide his identity? Because power creates a bubble, right? To see the raw, unfiltered, honest reality of his society, King Vikramamali literally had to strip away every single visual marker of his own success.
Moving right along to Section 3, the poor but happy farmer.
And this brilliantly illustrates an incredible paradox. Look at this. On the left, we've got King Vikram, immensely powerful, unimaginably wealthy, yet he's wandering the streets in disguise, desperately searching for the truth. Then on the right, we have a simple farmer, materially poor, tied to backbreaking work, and yet he already possesses the exact truth the king is looking for. It's wild.
This farmer toiled endlessly in absolute poverty, yet he radiated this undeniable magnetic happiness. I mean, picture it. Grueling physical labor under a scorching sun, the dirt, the sweat, completely lacking any financial security. By all conventional metrics we use today, his life is defined by pure hardship. But his energy? Pure joy. That anomaly completely shattered the king's entire understanding of how the world works.
Totally baffled by what he's witnessing, the disguised king walks right up to the guy and just asks, "How are you so happy?" Now pause for a second. Imagine if a total stranger walked up to you in the middle of your hardest, most exhausting day of work and asked you that exact question. What's your anchor? What would you even say? Well, the farmer's answer is about to change the king's life.
Let's dive into Section 4, the secret of true happiness.
The farmer simply replies, "Your Majesty, I am satisfied with what I have and I work honestly." Wow. Just notice the sheer power in those few words. This single sentence completely dismantles the illusion that wealth equals joy. He doesn't say he hopes to be happy when the harvest is a bit better next year. No, his joy is completely 100% disconnected from future acquisition.
So here is the farmer's formula. Complete satisfaction with his current possessions paired with a total dedication to honest, hard work. By actively letting go of that endless, exhausting desire for more, he literally just removes anxiety from his mind. And that empty space, it naturally fills right up with happiness. He is highly productive for sure, but his self-worth isn't chained to his material output.
You can almost feel the philosophical gears shifting within King Vikram here. He finally realizes that all the gold in his entire treasury cannot buy the genuine peace radiating from this poor farmer. He sees that wealth is simply a tool, but true happiness, that exists only in contentment and good deeds.
Which brings us to our final takeaway, Section 5, Life's Greatest Wealth.
Let's really dig into this concept of santosh, which translates to contentment. It's the state of being satisfied with what one possesses rather than longing for what one lacks. Now, let's be clear. Santosh is absolutely not about settling or just giving up. Actually, it's a super active, empowering choice to focus your mental energy entirely on gratitude for your present reality.
And that contentment is fully fueled by the second pillar, Imandari, or honesty.
This means conducting yourself with total integrity and engaging in good, truthful actions. Think of Imandari as the engine for contentment. Because, let's face it, if you achieve things through deceit, you live your life looking over your shoulder, terrified of losing them. But when you dedicate yourself to honest work, you earn a clean conscience. And that is the fertile soil where true joy actually takes root.
So, the ultimate moral here is incredibly clear. Wealth is just an illusion of happiness that only ever delivers a temporary distraction. Contentment, santosh, is the true wealth. And honesty, imandari, is the foundation that sustains it. And these ancient lessons apply so powerfully to our modern lives today, especially when we are constantly bombarded with messages and ads telling us we desperately need more.
So I want to leave you with this final provocative thought to chew on. Are you looking for happiness in wealth or in contentment? Seriously, take a hard look at your own daily habits. Are you stuck playing that endless game of accumulation like the king once did? Or are you actively cultivating the quiet, powerful peace of the farmer? Thank you so much for joining me in this explainer. Keep questioning and really reflect on what true wealth actually means to you today. Catch you next time.